Hey guys, wow. Hey guys, so we are back for part 2 and I'm going to be showing you how to highlight and contour. So before I even get started, there's something that I just want to say about contouring. Contouring is not for everybody. Everybody does not have to contour. Contouring depends on your own personal face shape. So for example, me, if I wanted to contour, I can contour here. Contouring is more of a gray undertone, so it gives a shadow effect, which is going to make that part look smaller. So if I wanted to contour, I have a big forehead, right? Right. So if I want to make my forehead look smaller, I will contour my forehead. If I wanted to make my cheekbones look a little more snatchy, then I can contour here. If I want to contour my neckity area, then I have that option as well. So I can do the full contour if I wanted to. Even I could do my nose. Like, I like my nose. But if I wanted to make my nose look smaller, I wouldn't do down the bridge of the nose. I would do more here to make this area look smaller because it already looks like, you know, I don't want the Michael Jackson nose, basically. And that's what some of y'all be out here looking like. So when it comes to contouring, just know what areas you need to contour. It's more to it. That's what people do not understand. Yes, contouring is a trend. It looks nice. It does give more definition to the face, but at the same time, you can use a bronzer. So bronzer and contouring go hand in hand because they're both giving definition to the face. They just serve two different purposes. So bronzing is going to give you more warmth. It's going to give you the definition, but it's going to not change your face shaping in any type of way. Contouring will. Remember, contouring, more gray undertone. Remember, gray is going to be that shadow. Bronzing is going to be warming, nice warming. So just be aware of where you are contouring. I had to say that because I'm tired of it. So step 1 is I am going to apply my foundation. So now that I have on my foundation, yes, and just to say, you are not going to contour on skin. Okay? So now that I have on my, now that I have on my foundation, I'm going to highlight my face. So highlight as in use a concealer to highlight. So I'm going to use a concealer shade that is at least 1 to 2 shades lighter so that it gives the definition and it also corrects any darkness. Like, for example, the Gucci bags under the eyeballs, right? So I'm going to use concealer wherever the light hits. So I'm going to show you. Like to let my concealer sit for a second and it warms up, and then when I blend it out, it gives such a beautiful finish. You can use a beauty blender. You can use a blender, which I love to use, or you can use like a brush. It's up to you. Okay, So now that we are all brightened, we are not going to leave our face like this. Please do not leave your face like this, because people walk around with just this blank face and it drives me nuts. Whenever you highlight your face, that's when you bring your contour in to bring that definition. Your contour or your bronzer, whichever one you choose, this is the time to bring that in so you don't look like Miss Blank, because that's what I look like right now. So to contour, I'm going to use one of my favorites, the Fenty contour stick, matchstick rather, and I'm using the shade Espresso. And if you notice, I like Fenty because she specifically has 4 different contour shades. So I will link them below in the description box so you can see. So like I said, I'm gonna do my cheek. I could do the full shebang, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like.
So I never, I like to wear a scarf or something around my forehead area anyway when I'm doing my makeup, because I never bring makeup into my hair. Like, I like to stop it where the scarf is. That's where the makeup should stop.
So anytime I blend this out, I like to use a blender, and I like to blend upwards. I always blend upwards, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to wet my blender a little more, and I'm going to blend it out. So you have 2 options. You have more than 2 options, but I'm just going to show you this way. What foundation did I use? Oh yeah, Fenty. So in order for me to sharpen my contour, I'm going to show you what I like to do. I'm going to take more of my foundation. I'm going to take my blender and I'm going to bring it right under. And now I'm going to blend the foundation down, so we get that look. Right? Now we're gonna blend that out. The Huda Beauty. And there's more to it, but like I said, I don't want to go too in depth. I'm just showing the basics. Oh, let me do these. So anytime I use a cream contour, I use a powder bronzer over it. So this is technically kind of setting it. So I'm going to use the Hoola bronzer, and I'm so glad they came out with deeper colors. This is the toasted color. I love this. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to blend it upward. So you see how it popped it already? this is another way that you get more definition in your contour. So you see how the difference in color, right? This is more of a warming color. This is more of a cool grayish undertone. So that's what I mean when I say like contour is more, what's it called? More gray, and bronzer is more warm. And I'm gonna put this all over. And the last step is to use a face powder to dust away your setting powder. So that was basically how you highlight and contour. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. If you tried this little strategy, let me know. Let me know if it works for you. But otherwise, that is all. Thanks for watching. Sayonara.